Donald Trump clapping as an accused war criminal steps onto American soil. After invading Ukraine, Russia's president sanctioned, shunned, and shut out by much of the Western world. But now Vladimir Putin on a red carpet in one of the most powerful countries on earth.
President Putin, will you stop killing civilians?
The spectacle of this all, a powerful visual for Putin back home. But Trump said it was critical to meet face-to-face to try and end the war.
Mr. Putin, will you agree to a ceasefire?
Before these talks even began, Trump was clear. He wanted Putin to agree to a ceasefire and fast.
Let's go.
Journalists from around the world quickly moved out as the doors closed and talks began.
Everybody get out of the room!
After almost 3 hours of suspense, the two leaders suddenly emerged, Putin speaking first. Russia's president saying he hopes the agreement they reached will help pave the path towards peace in Ukraine.
There's no deal until there's a deal.
Trump didn't say what, if anything, was agreed on.
But we had an extremely productive meeting, and many points were agreed to. There are just a very few that are left. Some are not that significant. One is probably the most significant. But we have a very good chance of getting there. We didn't get there.
No specifics and no mention of a ceasefire.
We'll speak to you very soon and probably see you again very soon. Thank you very much, Vladimir.
Next time in Moscow.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I don't know. I'll get a little heat on that one.
In a rare move, Trump didn't stay to answer reporters' questions.
This is where you met, right in this room.
But did speak to Fox News afterwards.
I think are close to a deal, but I don't like saying it. I always say, if I'm really close, I say 50-50.
And he says they agreed on a lot.
When you talk to Vladimir Zelensky, what's your advice to...
Make a deal.
Make the deal.
Gotta make a deal, yeah.
Trump says all three leaders are expected to meet, but didn't say when. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Washington.
Lindsay Duncombe is in Anchorage, Alaska tonight and was in the press center for the Trump-Putin news conference. Lindsay, what was the reaction?
I think there was surprise that we didn't get more details about what was specifically discussed, that the leaders did not take any questions, and that we do not know what impact, if any, this meeting could potentially have on the battlefield in Ukraine. In the absence of details, what stood out about today is the spectacle, that welcome from Donald Trump to Vladimir Putin with the red carpet, the military flyover. It certainly was something that the reporter who was reporting next to me noticed. She is reporting for a broadcaster in Ukraine. Here's what she had to say about Trump's welcome of Putin.
Today is Putin's birthday and Christmas and Victory Day and everything. It is a big day for Putin because he's out of international isolation and he got tons of attention and appreciation and love from Trump, and he's a winner in this situation.
And she did tell me she worries that what happened here today could make the situation on the battlefield in Ukraine worse.
And Lindsay, I understand this has been a divisive moment in Alaska with people both supporting and protesting this meeting.
Yeah, we did see protests over the past couple of days, including today, a protest where a huge Ukrainian flag was unfolded. It was 40 meters by 20 meters, and there was another rally in support of the summit taking place. One thing that stood out for me is just how frequently and how much Vladimir Putin talked about the historical and cultural ties between Alaska and Russia, a sign that the Arctic, the economy of the Arctic, the history of the Arctic is top of mind for Russia.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Lindsay Duncombe in Anchorage, Alaska tonight. Next, let's head to Murray Brewster in Ottawa. Murray, with no deal in place, can Russia and Ukraine keep this fighting up?
Well, that's a question a lot of people in the defense community are asking. Russia's pretty much exhausted its stock of Soviet-era equipment, which it's been using to fight the war. Its economy, despite the Kremlin putting the best face on it, is struggling. A recent report by a UK Defense Institute suggests that if Ukraine can hold on for one more year, it would push Russia over the edge financially. but can Ukraine hold on? And how much backing is it going to get from the U.S., if any? We're in wait-and-see mode right now.
Canada recently became one of several countries saying they're prepared to contribute troops to a peacekeeping force. How do you think the result of this summit will play out in Ottawa?
Well, it's called the Coalition of the Willing, and it's being led by France and the UK. We don't have a ceasefire yet, so no troops are going to be going anywhere. What we need to be watching for is President Trump said tonight that he's going to have a call with NATO. Presumably, that means he's going to be talking with NATO leaders, and we'll get a readout of those discussions. And included on that call will probably be Prime Minister Mark Carney. However, based upon Putin's 9-minute speech, it doesn't sound like he's backing down from any of his demands. And that's not going to play well with NATO leaders, including Canada. So I think we're going to have to be asking what concessions is Russia offering, if any.
All right, thanks for this, Murray. Murray Brewster in Ottawa tonight.